Welcome back to Cadet Soccer Stadium. Wrapping things up, Fresno State victorious over Air Force 4-2, but what a wild 4-2 match that we had this evening in Colorado Springs. Back inside the booth, Ryan Kaufman alongside Jeff Bennett, and not that we expect anything less from Laura Busby's Falcons, but boy, did they battle in that second half.
Great heart, great desire. Obviously, whatever was said in the locker room was listened to. So moving forward, going to the weekend, I know it's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow right now. You can see it. The players were on their knees at the end of the game, and they were upset. But you have to have a short memory. You have to just hit the reset button and go to San Jose and get 3 points.
Absolutely, and for Fresno, this is a massive victory. Let's look at the video evidence to support our claims of Fresno State's 4-2 win. It all started with that early foul leading to a penalty kick. It was converted by Kara Wilson. Welcome back, Kara Wilson, her third of the season. That made it 1-0 Fresno State, and then the Bulldogs just took off from there. Davis with the punch out. Fresno State able to do a great job of getting back possession. It was Adriana Maldonado with the assist from Kara Wilson to make it 2-0. And then Wilson trying to once again set up an assist. Kaylin Miller off the deflection would get that one in the back of the net, and she herself was not even done yet. Here on a good give and go, Maldonado across the face of goal. Easy peasy for Kaylin Miller, and that's what put Fresno State up 4-0 at the break. Then Laura Busby said something. It worked. Air Force came out immediately in the second half and delivered. As Samantha Sharp, great touch there, put that one into the back of the net to get Air Force on the board. And it took them about 3 minutes to score again. As you see Beisch down the near side. Goes through. Otero, easy touch, tucked it in. And there Air Force was able to cut it to a 4-2 score. But I think you put it perfectly a few minutes after that, right? Fresno State did a better job of managing the lead that they had. They didn't necessarily take a step up and play, but they did a better job dealing with the pressure from Air Force.
Yeah, tale of two halves. Mm-hmm. Right? Fresno was the better team in the first half. Air Force was the better team in the second half. Fresno just happened to score more when they had the more run of play. But for Fresno, you come out and you battle and you grind. It's hard to win on the road. You and I talked about that. And yeah, it wasn't pretty, but it doesn't need to be, right? Nobody cares at this stage. It's, long gone are the days where you get home and someone asks how you played, right? You get home and someone says, did you win? That's all people care about. So they did what they needed to. But again, on the Air Force side, there's got to be some positives that come out of today because your team fought for you. They fought for each other. They were willing to do whatever it took to get back into that game. And look, you and I saw 180 minutes of footy today and 12 goals between the men's game and the women's game. I'm exhausted.
It was an entertaining evening. With the win, Fresno State jumps 3 teams. They are in a 3-way tie for the 6th and final spot in the Mount West tournament. Air Force, meanwhile, stays at 8 points, but 2 matches still left for them to pick up points. Next up will be the Spartans of San Jose State. As Jeff mentioned, it has been a long day for our Falcon Vision crew, who did a terrific job, and my broadcast partner, Jeff Bennett. He didn't do too bad either. I'm Ryan Kaufman, wishing you a great rest of your evening. Fresno State hangs on to beat Air Force 4-2. We'll talk to you next time on the Mount West Network.